Make haste to the war room.
Oh, I definitely know where this is going. This has to be the 8 gates formation, right? Because in almost every Dynasty Warrior game title, when Shukshu shows up, is literally in the time period where Cao Cao creates this formation called 8 gates. And no, I'm not talking about my guy. Okay, now that looks very intimidating, dog. So what? How do we break against this? You gonna have to kill me first, nigga. Enough. What the fuck is happening?
Tonight, Lord Liu Biao is hosting a banquet in Xiangyan. Lord Liu Bei will be attending, and I've been ordered to accompany him as his escort.
I forgot to start a recording no sooner the dialogue started, so I'm just replaying the dialogues. Don't worry.
I'll need to be ready for anything.
Anything on your
After
mind?
spending a little time here in Jing, I've come to understand something. Those who serve under Lord Liu Biao have divided into factions, and one of them doesn't think very well of Lord Liu Bei. Initially, Lord Liu Bei had hoped to attend the banquet on his own. He said that having an intimidating escort would make us look ungrateful for Lord Liu Biao's kindness.
I mean, if they're ops, then there's no problem taking you with him.
But together we managed to talk him out of it. He agreed to take one guard with him, as long as it was me. His reasoning is that Lord Liu Biao wouldn't be able to relax and enjoy himself drinking around someone as stern as Lord Guan Yu. He's very hesitant to bring Lord Jiangfei to a formal banquet, especially one where wine is being served.
Smart.
So he ended up choosing me instead. As for me, I am bound by our leader's orders. I have been asked to be unobtrusive as I watch over him. But from what I have seen, it is clear that not all is well here in the land of Jing. All I can do is hope for the best.
Wake up! Liu Bei's in trouble!
Nigga, what?
Yeah! Just get up already! Hurry! My brother! He's at the banquet! Damn it, I can't explain it! Zhao Yun will tell you everything! Just hurry up and come with me!
What exactly happened?
So Lord Liu Bei really hasn't returned here to Xingye. Where could he possibly have gone?
Just to reiterate what you told us, Xiao Yun. Our brother disappeared sometime during the banquet, correct?
Yes. One of Lord Liu Biao's retainers, Cai Mao, made the suggestion to divide the banquet with the lords and the retainers seated separately. I rejected the proposal over and over again, but I relented at Lord Liu Bei's command and was forced to go to a separate room. Lord Liu Biao came later to inform me that Lord Liu Bei had gone to relieve himself and never returned.
Bullshit.
The whole banquet was in an uproar, and that is when I became wise to Cai Mao's plan. He believed he was in a position to seize control of Jing, and saw the banquet as a chance to eliminate Lord Liu Bei.
Also bullshit.
Getting the lords and retainers into separate rooms was likely a ploy to pull Lord Liu Bei out from under my watch.
Such treachery. But it is possible that our brother sensed danger and fled.
Cai Mao, he'll pay for this. I'll kill him the second I see him.
Calm yourself, Zhang Fei. For now, we need to make sure our brother is safe.
Hey, just say the word. I'll murk all the motherfuckers.
Damn it all. And what about Liu Biao? We all know he must have had a hand in this too.
No. Lord Liu Biao rebuked Cai Mao and placed him under strict watch. It really seemed like he had no prior knowledge of the plot whatsoever. He is not at fault for what happened. All of the blame
You're gonna say it's you,
should
aren't
fall
you?
on the one who failed to guard his lordship.
Of
Who
course.
shamelessly returned with nothing but excuses. I will find Lord Liu Bei, even if it costs me my life. And after that, I intend to accept whatever punishment I deserve.
You don't.
All you have done is faithfully guard our brother's life. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Lord Guan Yu.
And I was wondering, does Zhao Yu's outfit change over time? Because you know he's been almost all gray on his outfit the entire game. So I was wondering, just because you know he joined Liu Bei's forces, his outfit would change. Like, I guess similar to his previous design.
While we're wasting time talking, our brother could be...
Right. We've no time to waste. The more of us we have looking for him, the better. Joe Top, send your men to Xiangyang to search the area.
You got it! I'll run over and have a quick look for myself as well.
I'm going to Shenyang too. I can't see myself getting any sleep tonight anyway.
I will join you.
I am sorry to trouble you, but would you be able to join the search as well?
Yeah, that's my nigga, dog. Ain't
Please
nobody
be
touching
safe,
him.
brother, wherever you are.
Other information on the whereabouts. Okay.
I can't wait to meet them.
You heard?
Huh. Have we seen Lord Liu Bei? Who was that again?
You gotta be fu-
Oh, so he's pretty important, huh? I don't know what Lord Liu Bei looks like, but I did see an elegantly dressed man over at the southern market.
We usually go to the market up north, but there's a nasty bunch of soldiers hanging around there, so we went south instead.
I'll murk him.
Oh, how goes the search? I've been running around asking everyone I can, but not a single one of these people have seen Lord Liu Bei. I'm going to look around here a little more. So would you mind taking your search up north?
Okay. They both set up north, I guess.
So, your search brought you here as well. That means my brother must have come this way, but there's a deep valley just ahead. And I heard someone just cut the bridge down. So, there's no way across. You think that means he had to jump into the river down below? If he did, I really hope he made it across.
Okay, so what's next?
Lord Liu Bei, you said?
Oh, you've made it here as well. Based on the information I've gathered, it is very likely that Lord Liu Bei is somewhere near this location. But why would he be out here in the middle of nowhere?
Ah, there you are.
Lord Liu Bei, it is so good to see you alive.
Nigga, you seem like everything is alright. What the hell?
I'm sorry about all this. Everyone must have been worried sick.
But where could you possibly have been all this time?
Well, that's a very long story. There's also something I'd like to discuss with everyone. Let's head back to Xinye for now.
Nigga, what?
When I realized what Sai Mao was up to during the banquet, I pretended to go relieve myself and made my escape. I was not familiar with the area, so all I could do was wander. Before I knew it, the night had grown dark and I was lost in the mountains. Just when I began to lose hope, I came across a small hermitage. It was home to an old man named Sima Hui. I told him who I was, and he allowed me to spend the night there.
Sima Hui. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Because it is. It's the retreat guy? Yeah.
Apparently, everyone calls him Master Shui Jing. He is not in the service of Lord Liu Biao, and he lives in seclusion. When I told him about my current circumstances, he gave me this advice. Choose one of my pupils, the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix, and your path will become clear.
Oh, shoot.
Sleeping dragon? Fledgling phoenix? Who the hell are they?
Pong Tong and Zhuge Liang.
You've met many people in your travels. Do you have any idea who those two might be?
Oh, I can choose one? Oh, man. That's crazy. I don't know if I choose one. If I choose one, is it gonna change the story? I don't. Crazy thing is, I like Shuk Shu better than both of these combined. So, you know what?
Shishu. So you think he could be either the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix?
With all due respect, Lord Liu Bei, did it not occur to you to ask Lord Sima Hui for the names of the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix?
Yeah, that would really speed things along for us.
Of course. I did all I could to get the names out of him. But he would just say, "You'll know," and smile without answering.
Perhaps he meant that you must put forth some effort to find what you seek.
These intellectual types always feel the need to test you. You must think he and his students are really special.
FYI, they are.
It's frustrating, I admit, but his words have given me hope. Like a ray of light shining through the darkness. Perhaps it's time we break free from this laziness. After all, we've been growing rounder by the day due to all the banquets.
Brother,
I want you all to bring me whatever information you can find about the Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix, no matter how insignificant. There's someone out there who can lead me to my dreams. And I will stop at nothing to find them.
Yes, sir.
I've come here to ask you a favor. I know this may seem quite sudden, but do you think you could introduce me to Lord Liu Bei? I knew I could count on you. This makes everything much simpler. What Lord Liu Bei's ranks are missing is the guidance of wisdom.
You know what's crazy? I do like this character, but I do remember that in the story, in previous stories, he did have to leave the faction because, if I'm not mistaken, there was a family member of his that was under hostage on the South Side, if I'm not... Yeah.
I myself have spent a good deal of time in the pursuit of such studies. While I may not have the vision of the Sleeping Dragon or Fledgling Phoenix, I think I can be of some help to Lord Liu Bei's forces.
We might as well just choose a Sleeping Dragon.
Then those names are also known to you. Those two are... Where do I start?
Cao Cao's forces are attacking! Make haste to the war room!
Oh!
Away.
I definitely know where this is going. This has to be the 8 gates formation, right?
Cao Cao's forces have already reached the castle gates. And they've moved into such a strange battle formation.
I kid you not, I did not play this. I did not play the DWO origin story before. I just know the previous stories enough to have an idea of what happens next, alright?
I've never seen a formation like that before. Lord Liu Bei, how should we respond?
Because in almost every Dynasty Warrior game title, when Shukshu shows up, is literally in the time period where Cao Cao creates this formation called 8 Gates. And no, I'm not talking about my guy. And I don't know if Cao Ren is gonna show up in this game because I think he was the one who helped come up with the formation, if I'm not mistaken.
Their army is large and they're in an unfamiliar formation. Perhaps it's best we defend from inside the castle?
but there might be even more of them coming. If we stay on the defensive too long, our soldiers will lose heart.
You're right. More importantly, us holding up here would be a great burden on the people of Shinya. But what else can be done?
We aren't getting anywhere by talking. I'm going out there, all right?
Please wait. That formation is not something you can carelessly charge into.
What was with that weird audio glitch?
And who are you? I've never seen you before.
Well, I'm not really sure what I should say here. A little help, if you would?
I got you, homie.
Huh? A strategist? And, you two know each other?
Would you be willing to help us through this? What is your name?
I am Shishu, a pupil of Master Shuijing. I thought my skills would be best put to use in the service of Lord Liu Bei, so here I am.
Shuijing? Could it really be?
We can speak more of my origins later. We should first concern ourselves with eliminating the impending threat. I had a look at the enemy's formation in the front of the gate just a moment ago. It is known as the 8 Gates Formation.
I promise you, I don't know the DW origin story. I just know, you know, you heard. I said it already. Fuck it.
Charging into that powerful formation without the right strategy would end in certain death. But given Cao Cao's superior numbers, it will be difficult for us to move into the proper counter formation. But if I could observe their ranks from a closer position, I may be able to tell you the best way to fight against them.
Brother, what should we do? Can we really trust this strategist with our lives?
Yes and no, because I don't know if he's gonna leave eventually.
I believe in him. Besides, none of us had any idea how to get out of this. So why not give Shishu's plan a chance?
Lord Liu Bei, you will not be disappointed.
Battle Jinye. Alright, let's go. Wait a minute, let me see. What weapons do we have? Because, you know, I had to take a little. Wait, what the heck is this? I for real obtained all of this ish? Now I remember obtaining that, like. You know what? For the time being, I'm gonna use the Crescent Blade. Y'all know I'm gonna skip almost every war count, so let's be honest. Alright, let's see how this goes.
I shall leave this battle to you. Bring us victory with your great intellect.
We really gotta fight that whole big ass force, man.
Do what I can. Victory should be ours if we can break the formation. First, we need to determine the particulars of the formation. We'll leave this. Come with enemy officer. We will find a vantage point. Forward, advance.
Can't just wait around while the enemy sets up their formation. I'll go take a look for myself.
And your ass gonna get murked, dumbass.
The men are only trying to protect their comrades. Gotta be quicker.
Well, what's going on? Okay, now that looks very intimidating, dog.
What the? We can't go anywhere.
They surrounded us so quickly. So this is the infamous 8 Gates formation.
Dumbass. Ow. Wait, give me a minute. It's been a minute. Let me get that rust off real quick.
There's no time to spare. We must take the high ground. Quickly. The enemy officer has been defeated. Lord Shishu, we've taken the high ground. Where should we go next? Now we push for the eastern stronghold. Oh, but we need troops here to protect this position. I've no doubt it'll be of use to us later. Forward, advance! Let's go! Captivating display. The enemy officer possesses something that I do not.
Power. Open the door. Shoot. Get him. There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The situation seems favorable, but we must continue to fight.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everything that you asked. What's next?
Now, we need to observe their formation. As I expected, their formation is incomplete. If everyone follows my orders correctly, this plan is sure to succeed.
That's a fire-ass camera shot.
But the enemy is undeniably strong. They've made any weak links in their formation hard to exploit. The gates of life, view, and opening have been expertly concealed. It will be difficult to determine which one to attack.
If
choose the wrong one, it will not end well for us.
Yes, but we are not without hope. Those 3 gates are bound to be different from the others, somehow. We just need to look for that difference. If we choose the correct gate, their formation will crumble.
Good observation. Then we now know what must be done. Thanks to Shishu, we have a clue. Head towards the formation and look for a gate that is different from the others.
I low-key want to figure out what's the ability with this weapon. Like, I see it be having aura, the more damage. Like, the more damage you inflict, like, apparently it lights up and shit. Like, what does it do exactly? Get destroyed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
An incredible feat.
So what? How do we break against this?
We still haven't found any gates that appear different? Well, I knew they wouldn't make it easy for us.
Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
You have entered the gate of destruction. There will be a difficult battle ahead.
The enemy
You gonna have to kill me first.
appears formidable. Their formation stands strong. Their attacks will be unrelenting. We must go on. Defeat their officer and disrupt their counterattack.
Here we go. Stay sharp.
I missed. I'm an idiot. Oh wait, I didn't miss.
The enemy
There's
officer
no virtue in dying
defeated.
so little. They shall retreat.
Nigga, enough. What the fuck is happening?
Alone. Keep going until another flaw appears in their formation.
You dare challenge this formation with brute strength? You will come to regret your folly and perish.
Nah.
Reporting! Enemy forces are approaching from the west. They are predicted to arrive shortly.
The enemy had units ready to attack. The Wood Gate's formation was to be used for a counterattack, just as I predicted. We should be able to stop the reinforcements at the western throttle. Still, there's not a moment to lose in dealing with their formation.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think we're gonna have to pull back.
I'm whole fighting this OP ass nigga real quick. He ain't as OP as Lil Boo, but yeah.
Captivating display.
Nigga, move.
I must admit, I possess something that I do not.
The enemy officer
I failed
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back. A crack has formed in the formation. That is where we strike. Can't waver. This can't be.
Well, it was too late. I'm gonna try something different.
Let's go.
Wait, that's what it... I'm such an idiot.
Alright. We've gone in through the gate of opening. That should
I
be
wasn't
the
paying
end.
attention to the eagle eye, man.
Intruders? I've got a bad feeling about this. We need to defend this area with everything we have.
Ow. That really does not make sense to me. I'm just gonna keep on spamming shit.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That is the last one. It's time to destroy their formation.
They've defeated our formation with both precision and resolve. They must have a capable strategist in their ranks.
This is the end.
Leave it to me. I trust in my skill. Spirit is stirred.
You even try.
My spirit is stirred. Let's end it. It's your turn.
Well, I for one
Another
am
obstacle
amazed.
has fallen before
There's
me.
little to be done against a frontal assault of such intensity.
Lord Liu Bei, the Eight Gates formation has been completely dismantled.
It is a sight to behold. Excellent work. Send our forces forward, and we shall rout Cao Cao's army.
Now I want my HP back.
Lord Shu-Shu's careful guidance go to waste. Obliterate the enemy.
All right, time to go all out. Leave the violence to me.
Forward, advance.
Bring them down. We'll do this the hard way then. Hit them head on and take them out.
Why are you here?
Do not be unsettled. Believe in your strength, or a new path will show itself.
Someone defeated the Eight Gates formation.
Yeah, me.
So it was you, Sinuan. You've sided with Liu Bei then. Winds of change. will wane now.
The force has dispersed. All right, let's continue our advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall just have to hold them off as long as I can. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Who are you? You do not look like you belong to Liu Bei's army.
I am one who hopes for lasting peace. An enemy of Cao Cao and of the Han.
How you slice it.
You know, this will be a lot easier if I just use the serpent speeder, but hey, I like the challenge. Testing.
I'll leave this area to you.
Just because our formation was broken? The battle is far from over. Just starting. Is that it? Okay. Is that it? Attack.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What just happened? What? No.
And you're done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's what giving me them dumbass formations and shit, bro.
Zuluan, I thought you served Cao Cao, but now I see you in the camp of Liu Bei.
Yeah, don't assume shit next time.
I see. Liu Bei has an important role to play. He's to eradicate Cao Cao, and through him, the Han. He must be protected.
That's it? You just gonna walk off?
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold.
Huh? Wait, is that not the same? Wait, am I? Huh?
The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred.
Okay, now that makes sense.
Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. Thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the North. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything?
Good point.
The paths taken by the two of you shall never cross.
That feels like an understatement, because I feel like that might happen.
Now, there is only one way to reach the end. Through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
Cao Cao's 8 Gates formation was undeniably impressive. But even so, it shattered like a vase before the might of our forces. And more than anyone, we have you to thank for that, Shishu. Truly, you have a remarkable mind.
Remarkable? Oh, I wouldn't say that, my lord. I just know a few things that are useful in making battle plans.
There's no need for modesty in my presence, Sleeping Dragon.
Huh?
Or is it Fledgling Phoenix? I can't decide.
My lord, I don't...
I thought if I dropped it casually into a conversation, I might trick you into confessing.
You think I'm the Sleeping Dragon or the Fledgling Phoenix?
I do. Why, am I wrong?
I beg your pardon, but you are. They are far greater men than I. Their grand plans can defeat massive armies and turn provinces into empires.
Grand plans, you say?
When you seek nothing less than to unite the entire world under your rule, there are only two men who can assure your victory. I would advise you to summon the Sleeping Dragon and the Fledgling Phoenix and make them your strategist.
I mean, we kind of already know who they are because we met them already.
Do you know them? Or where they can be found?
I do. They both live in Jing province. They were classmates of mine, studying under the tutelage of Master Shui Jing. The Sleeping Dragon's real name is Zhuge Liang. The Fledgling Phoenix is Pang Tong. Those two are certain to lead you to triumph.
You're getting good, it's getting good.
The Fledgling Phoenix. Yes, I suppose I have been known by that name. And I'm sure Shishu has told you that I would be delighted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But I'm afraid you were misled. I've had my fill of generals and warlords. For now, I'm leading a peaceful life.
Fair enough.
Oh, quite sure. Today, at least. I truly believe that Lord Liu Bei is a great man. It would be an honor to serve him, but let's just say the timing isn't right. No, right now, it's the quiet life for me. But I hope you will be a friend and not mention this meeting to Lord Liu Bei. If his lordship does ask about me, just tell him that the time isn't right.
So what, you're basically like Kakashi or Shikamaru, you just don't feel like going through all that shit?
The other day... I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. I hope you are right, but they have turned their backs on affairs of state. Perhaps they are wary of their talents and knowledge being exploited for malign causes.
Fair enough.
But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow's even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
Right.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone.
That's crazy.
Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
However, Liu Bei was in low spirits when he returned from his trip to see Zhuge Liang. He had been told that he was away, so they did not meet. Oh.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger.
Here we go.
If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps, or an aspiration. Something that gave your life meaning. I see. That doesn't surprise me, coming from you. You are far stronger than I could ever hope to be. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
I thought he was gonna leave after knowing that. Maybe after hearing that, but...
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
He's certainly testing our patience. And what in heaven's name does he hope to achieve by doing so? I've had just about enough of this.
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Good point.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I'm unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns.
Well, that's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. I'm sorry. Believe me, this isn't how I want it to be. But I don't have any choice. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration. A dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice. But I agonized over it for days. And now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land.
Obviously, I'm gonna look after him, dog.
Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends.
Nigga, you just doing what you can for your family, dog. I can't hate you for that.
I hope you will continue to follow your true path.